Ahoy there, adventure seekers and armchair travelers. Welcome back to our rip-roaring adventure through the best bits of Victoria. Today we're diving headfirst into a smorgasbord of Victorian delights, from historic forts to art that'll make you ponder life's big questions. So buckle up, grab your stubby holders, and get ready for some classic Aussie banter as we unearth the hidden gems and iconic landmarks that make Victoria the place to be. For our 81st destination, we're marching over to Fort Queenscliff, a place so steeped in history, you half expect to see Ned Kelly popping out from behind a cannon. This fort's been standing guard since the 1800s, protecting our shores from, well, probably not much back then. Imagine being a soldier stationed here back in the day with a cracking view of the ocean and a belly full of hardtack. Seriously though, Fort Queenscliff is a must-see for any history buff or anyone who enjoys a good yarn from the past. Plus, the views from the top are absolutely bonza. Just try not to fall out of any cannons, alright? For our 82nd destination, we're trading in our muskets for movie tickets as we head to ACMI, the Australian Centre for the Moving Image. ACMI is the real deal, a celebration of all things film, TV, and digital culture. Think interactive exhibits that'll make you feel like you're in the movie, behind-the-scenes secrets that'll impress even the most hardcore film buffs. Whether you're a die-hard cinephile or just looking for a fun day out, ACMI has something for everyone. Just be warned, you might come out with a sudden urge to wear a fedora and quote Casablanca. For our 83rd destination. Alright folks, time to swap our popcorn for paintbrushes as we venture into the artsy world of Heide Museum of Modern Art. Now I'll be honest, modern art isn't always my cup of tea. Sometimes I look at a splatter painting and think, my niece could do that. But here's the thing about Heide. It's not just about the art. Imagine strolling through stunning gardens, the sun dappling through the trees, birds chirping, and then BAM! You stumble upon a sculpture that makes you question everything. It's the perfect place to lose yourself in thought and appreciate some truly unique artwork. Heide, it's a vibe, trust me. For our 84th destination. Right, caffeine fiends and art aficionados, this one's for you. Tucked away in the heart of Melbourne is Degraves Street, a feast for the eyes and taste buds. Imagine strolling down a lane, the air thick with freshly brewed coffee, quirky shops on one side, vibrant street art on the other. Degraves Street is a caffeine lover's paradise. From strong espresso to fancy cold brew, find your perfect cuppa here. After your caffeine fix, wander and soak up the street art. For our 85th destination. Now, I love a good blockbuster as much as the next bloke, but sometimes you're in the mood for something a little different. That's where Cinema Nova comes in, my friends. This ain't your average multiplex with sticky floors and overpriced popcorn. Cinema Nova is a Melbourne institution, a haven for film lovers who appreciate independent cinema, documentaries, and foreign films. It's the kind of place where you can catch a film you've never even heard of and leave feeling like you've experienced something truly special. So ditch the Hollywood hype for a night and treat yourself to a cinematic adventure at Cinema Nova. For our 86th destination. Alrighty, animal lovers, get your cameras ready. We're heading down the coast to the Great Ocean Road Wildlife Park, a place where you can get up close and personal with some of Australia's most iconic creatures. Now I'm talking kangaroos so chill they'll practically pose for a selfie with you, koalas who look like they're permanently smiling, and wombats waddling around like they own the place. And the best part? You can actually feed some of the animals. I'm talking hand-feeding kangaroos, folks. It's an experience that's both exhilarating and slightly terrifying when you realize how strong those little fellas are. Just try not to get mobbed by hungry wallabies, alright? It's happened to the best of us. For our 87th destination. Okay, after all that excitement, it's time to slow things down a notch. Picture this. You're surrounded by tranquil gardens. The air is filled with the sound of birdsong, and a gentle breeze is rustling through the trees. You're at St. John's Retreat, a sanctuary of peace and serenity. This is the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life, whether you're after a weekend getaway or a longer retreat. They've got wellness programs, yoga classes, meditation sessions, and even the option to just do absolutely nothing but relax and recharge your batteries. Just don't forget the sunscreen, mate. Even in paradise, you can get a nasty burn. For our 88th destination. Next up, we're taking a moment to pay our respects at the Allied Aircrew Memorial. This poignant tribute stands as a reminder of the sacrifices made by brave airmen during World War II. The memorial itself is a sight to behold, with towering granite columns reaching towards the sky, each one engraved with the names of those who gave their lives for our freedom. It's a place that commands respect and invites quiet contemplation. Even if you're not a history buff, it's hard not to be moved by the stories of courage and sacrifice etched into every stone. For our 89th destination. Now, if you're planning on exploring the wonders of Phillip Island, then you're going to need somewhere special to rest your weary head. Enter the island accommodation at Cape Woolama, a home away from home that's big on comfort, and even bigger on views. Imagine waking up to the sound of crashing waves, stepping out onto your balcony to be greeted by panoramic ocean vistas, and spending your days exploring rugged coastlines and spotting penguins. Whether you're after a romantic getaway, a family adventure, or just a chance to escape the daily grind, the island accommodation has something for everyone. Just try not to get sand in the beds, all right? The cleaning crew might have a sense of humor, but there are limits. For our 90th destination, last but certainly not least, we're wrapping up our Victorian adventure at Phillip Island Wildlife Park, a place that's practically bursting at the seams with furry, feathery, and scaly friends. We're talking kangaroos and wallabies hopping about, emus strutting their stuff, wombats going about their business, and even the odd echidna snuffling around for ants. And let's not forget the stars of the show, the penguins. Every evening at sunset, you can witness the penguin parade, a heartwarming spectacle as hundreds of little penguins waddle up the beach after a long day of fishing. Trust me, it's an experience that'll melt even the coldest of hearts. Just remember to rug up. It gets chilly on that beach at night. Well, folks, there you have it. Another 10 Victorian gems ticked off our list, and believe me, we're just getting warmed up. Thanks for joining us on this whirlwind adventure through Victoria's best bits. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride, subscribe to stay updated on our quest to conquer all 100 attractions, and clang that notification bell so you don't miss the epic finale. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, adventure is just around the corner.